What up, what up, what up, what up, roomies? It's your boy The Other Day, and we are back with another Hogwarts Legacy walkthrough. I know the past couple episodes I've been running around doing a lot of side missions. For this episode, we're gonna keep it on the main storyline, and we're gonna keep it pushing. Well, if y'all ready, I'm ready, so let's get into it.
Over here.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has.
First, let me thank...
Of course. Scribbling.
Well, you took the fall for me.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing.
Understood. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercoft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game.
Revelio!
What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that.
Just a little tip for you guys: the more Merlin trials you do, the more gear slots you have. I need to do some Merlin trials so I could get some more gear slots instead of destroying all this loot. But don't get too attached to anything, because you're gonna constantly get upgraded items, and you know, the more offense and defense you have, the better it is. So don't get too attached to anything, so just keep it pushing, you know what I mean? And whatever extra stuff you have, head over to Hogsmeade and sell that off.
We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Revelio! I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology?
He does. No idea how, though. His wand seems almost sentient.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. I've never heard anyone. Again, mention.
Understood.
His father's family are obsessed with blood. Anyway,
Really? Like what?
like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly... To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach you. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the... Tact.
Confringo!
Have a go at those candelabras. Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it. That's it!
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say,
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we sit...
I would have paid to...
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something...
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to...
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not...
I'm sorry about your sister.
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could...
Just let me know when and I'll meet...
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. We're meeting a new student.
I shall look forward to...
Cheers.
I'm not sure where to...
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with...
Nothing gets past you. And
I'm listening.
you must promise to keep this...
I trust...
All right.
Ancient magic?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow...
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
Well, when you do know, in the meantime, spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, when I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh,
I recognize that voice. Did you just come from the Undercroft?
that room's called...
Don't lie to me. You breathe a... My father is...
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about...
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian is going to be earful about this.
Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Accio.
And a historian's uniform. It was brilliant, so. Well done.
Professor Weasley? What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it.
Protego!
Ordinarily,
Revelio.
a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect you can cast. I suggest you Splendid. Now, cast. Go on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that...
Revelio.
Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. Can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks. Revelio.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... That's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Revelio. How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden stick?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Accio.
Levioso!
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Deke's seen students in use.
I was...
Oh, that is...
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my school.
Well then, the room can provide you with... Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed. You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now,
Conjure?
yes, the magic... Very good. Spell, you should have...
Where can I...
While resources such as... They can also be collected...
I see.
You can indeed. Quite percent. Why don't you give it a... You should find both... You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer any questions.
Can I use this type?
Conjuring and it would be exhausting, but the room...
Can you tell me a bit?
He's been at home. We discovered this room. Deke has had a... I shall let Deke...
I will be sure to speak with...
Good luck.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
You return?
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned
Protego!
from an unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
Roomies, I know I said we're gonna stick to more of the mainline story, but since we're right here, we might as well get this done real quick and,
It can be used to levitate
you know,
objects
decorate
for a
our
short
room of
time.
requirement.
Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can... Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Professor, I have some questions about conjuration.
Yeah.
Can I remove an...
Indeed you can. You already know the spell, Evanesco. When you vanish something, the moonstone used to conjure it will become available to you again.
There are so many...
I shall leave that entirely up to you. This is yours. I will say that a simple...
I think I can manage from here. Thank you.
I look forward to seeing your work. Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell. Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it. Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley?
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I would like the room to...
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you.
Indeed. An even bigger?
How did that happen?
The room equipped. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. Good. I'll leave.
Revelio. Accio. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Revelio. Accio.
My father always taught me to keep my wand.
Ready for a little change in fashion, are we? Plenty to choose from here, so take your time. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by.
I think he was hungry.
More like he doesn't like you.
Balthazar loves me. I'm his best friend.
I would think a Puffskeen's best friend would be another Puffskeen.
But I've had him since he was tiny. He doesn't know anyone else. I'm his friend.
Well, how is it you had a bloody nose from this supposedly adoring Puffskeen?
As I said, he must have been hungry. And I might have forgot to leave him some pellets.
Oh, well, no wonder he went at you like doxies to Billywigs. Whole thing must have been stuck.
Galleons and a historian's uniform. It was...
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Fine. Wouldn't...
Listen, Eldred...
His...
Yes, she used to be...
You went to...
Quite an experience.
Who on earth?
He was a student here long... I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jack, believe it or not...
Why am I not?
I was hoping you'd say that. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Protego! Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend?
I do. I also see why you...
That you have come this far tells me that the potential and power of which will... The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you... Trials that you must Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps...
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge... They will test your abilities, but of equal importance, everything you witness. You will need patience.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury.
We have waited this long, Professor.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces. Traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommon... We may already be
This is grave news.
I do.
Then, whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have... You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend...
As your mentor,
You said that you know that tower.
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it. My recollection is...
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
Revelio.
What can I do for you today? A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
My advice when dealing with untoward matters is in for a canut, in for a galleon.
Excellent.
Was it 2 pictures of everyone?
How are your assignments coming
Protego!
along?
I completed your assignment.
Good. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander. You've got it.
Accio.
If you'd like to practice, and I think you should,
Revelio.
perhaps best not to go flinging your classmates about the halls. I suggest having a go at the enchanted books here. Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.